Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
First free throw is good.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's gotten in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Now here's Barrow.
Up top, Parker. Over Zadirko. Parker misses.
MP outside.
And he's good on the three ball.
Great work using the dribble to set up his shot. MP can get that anytime he wants.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Here's Parker. They can't stop the run with that one.
And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
Well, this run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weakness in their defense.
Now here's Bourgeois. There's Barrow with the three.
His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, Barrow is ready to duel them from beyond the arc. He'll provide the answer triple every time he can.
And without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
Now here's MP.
He's got 19.
Again, it's Paris.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
To the inside.
Shot's good by Dupont.
Around the basket is where Dupont really excels.
Here's MP for three. Another three for Paris.
And you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Now here's Dupont.
Bam! Oh, wow, that'll leave a mark.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont L'Aigle. Well, he simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Barrow shot us off. Here's Paris.
They lead by 14.
Here's MP. Again, it's Paris.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
The shot, no good. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 16. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. And Paris FC basket, call time. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Here's Rouillard. And no good trying to use the glass. Here's MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
Well, this is what happens when you have a bag full of tools. MP putting the defender in really a difficult position.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A challenging stretch here for Marseille. Pass to Rouillard. Outside Dupont.
Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
This is Dupont at his very best, slicing and dicing on the drive.
And here's MP from the arc. Drops in the tray.
And I think back to how MP looked at the start of this season. We've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
And Paris, another triple.
And that was an absolute bomb. MP showing off how far he can go with his range.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period.
Outside for Dupont.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Pass to Barrow. Rouillard. Here's Dumont.
And he drops in the layup off glass.
Great communication between teammates there.
Here's MP.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Count that bucket.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him to the rim that well with a pass.
The 3 ball.
Offensive rebound. Monsieur.
1 up, 1 down. And he makes his first shot of this game.
And the rebound, the follow, it shows you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Barrow. Guarded by Dumont. Barrow gets the bucket.
And Barrow is used to having to convert through contact. It's a testament to how tough he is.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from the arc.
Marseille basketball pulls it in. And here's Barrow.
And the layup's good off the glass.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long ways to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least we can see the fire is still burning, and I love to see that. And they haven't given up, but they picked it up at both ends, and they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, at least, as you pointed out, at least they're still trying. They're still playing hard.
And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Pass to Bourgeois.
And it's MP with the rebound.
Some tight defense being played right there. And got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
I mean, that's a skill, Brian.
Barrow outside.
They double him with MP. DuPont for three. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He's at 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
MP outside.
For three.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Brisebois up top, covered by Portier.
No problems knocking that one down.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
From deep. And again, MP for three.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Barrow outside. DuPont, covered by MP.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Outside DuPont.
To the right side.
Pass to Barrow.
Plenty of space.
It's hauled in by Paris.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And MP gets it to go.
Yeah, that's just incredible ball handling by MP. Pushing the defender off balance to create space for himself.
Up top, Parker. From the top of the key, he buries it.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well. And add another three-pointer to their second-half shoulder.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Brisebois outside.
To the middle.
Dumont with the steal. What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
And it's DuPont missing.
And here's MP from the arc.
It's hauled in by Bourgeois. Oh, fast break for Marseille. The open shot, DuPont. Marseille, no good that time either. Pass to MP. And the ball out of play. Marseille will have it. And here's Marseille. Here's Durand. Outside Dumont. Here's Blackburn. Rejected by MP.
From the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And so it's Marseille with it. Durand. He's covered by Ahern.
Takes the three.
Blackburn misses.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Picked his pocket.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his first foul.
Here's Blackburn. Pass through yard. Now here's Dumont. And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And it's Paris with the ball. Here's Blanchet.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille basketball. Pass to Durant. Now Barrow.
To the wing on the left.
Yard can't hit.
And here's MP from the arc.
Rebound by Barrow.
To the left side wing. Down low.
Pass to Dumont.
And the basket is good.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's MP for three. Sinks the triple.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Good, and LeDuc gets the assist.
High effort offense from MP. You can tell he wants to make his mark on every game.
They get it back.
Goes up again.
Good work defensively by Vasseur.
Here's MP. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both. That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Pass to Blanchet. Now Ahern. Vasseur, guarded by Dumont.
Here's MP.
Again, it's Paris.
He came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half from him so far.
Yard.
Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Those are teammates who clearly know each other's moves very well.
And here's MP from the arc. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And so it's Marseille with it.
Inside. Here's Rouillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Here's Paris.
And here's MP from the arc.
Valois with the rebound. Barrow with it.
Five on the clock.
Pass to Dumont. And there's Marseille with another bucket.
Major size difference between the defender and shooter right there.
And without a hand in his face, he's going to hit the target.
It's just too easy.
MP is good.
You are not going to hit that shot too often.
And here's Marseille.
Out to the wing.
Pass to Durant. Here's Rouillard. Good work defensively by Vasseur.
To the paint. To the inside.
Kicks it out to MP.
The three is up.
Marseille basketball pulls it in.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Rouillard. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he hits one of the 2 from the strike.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Again, it's Paris.
Love how confident MP is rising up in there, knowing the damage he can do with his J.
Breeze ball outside.
Over to the left wing. Fires for 3.
Rouillard can't hit. MP outside.
Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to Dupont. Here's Rouillard.
The tray.
They get the rebound. The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EBA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EBA tourney was kind of a pipe dream.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel?
It feels incredible.
Ali, as a 2-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament. The most experience. Strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very...
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents?
I've watched the game tape on them. I know they've got some quality players, but I've played against some of the best players across the world in multiple countries. And I'm confident my game is better. This is what you...
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA Championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side. So we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Toprak. In is MP with the rebound. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be taught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
And no good that time either for Istanbul. The three ball, and Paris another triple.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp for the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
And they grab their own miss. Ganesh sets a screen.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Again, Toprak missing.
I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Connects from three-point range.
Whoa, that was some serious range from MP.
Now here's Guvan. Pass to Ganesh. Kaya. It's Toprak on the wing. Again, Toprak missing.
He has disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with his offense.
You know he'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They've got to change something. Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side, arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
And Toprak earning the foul call right there. He never minds getting a little dirty to get to the charity stripe.
And so he's able to get one of two.
MP outside.
Gets it to go from downtown.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Three-pointer.
Another three for Paris.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Gouval.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many chances like that from short range. They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Outside Gouval. Outside for Toprak. Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one.
Welcome back to the Eternal City Road.
Teams will make substitutions. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Arslan.
No good with the triple.
MP outside.
There's the three.
Another three for Paris.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Here's MP. Again, it's Paris.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Pass to Korkmaz.
Here's Idemish. Rejected by MP. And that's Istanbul's ball as it goes out of bounds, and they keep possession. And Istanbul making a change here.
Here's Korkmaz.
Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball. And here's Paris.
For three.
Another three for Paris.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Toprak.
To end the run. He can't get it to go.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly. He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
And MP again.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Idemish. Left side Toprak.
The 17-footer goes down.
Smooth jumper from Toprak, taking what the defense gives him.
And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic. How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch. They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with no one on him, it's a very good shot.
And it's Kaya missing. Here's Paris. And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
Great work using the dribble to set up his shot. MP can get that anytime he wants.
Kaya outside. Shoots over Visur. Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
And Istanbul basketball with possession here. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Now here's Toprak. Covered by MP. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Tries a 3 off the inbound.
And it's Portier with the rebound. Dumont with it.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Illich. And Paris, another triple.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this 3rd quarter of basketball.
Out to Ahern.
The 3. And Paris, another triple.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Now here's Gouvon. Pass to Ganesh.
The shot comes out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Dumont. Screen by Illich.
Lets the 3 fly. Drains the three-pointer.
How to defend this shot at Illich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Up top, Gouvon. Covered by Portier. Some room here for Gouvon. The offensive rebound from deep Toprak.
The three-pointer is on target.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Illich. Back to Portier.
Five on the clock.
Pass to Illich.
Fires for 3. Unable to get that one to go.
Here's Gouvon. Oh, slammed in by Gouvon.
We know Gouvon is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvon to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouvon might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Toprak.
Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And it's Paris with the ball.
Yep, count it.
Well, you see Dumont making things happen inside. He's the leader.
It's Toprak on the wing.
Drops one in from the wing.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
Here's MP for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
Pass to Toprak.
Here's the three. Drops in the tray.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Now Vasseur.
And here's MP from the arc.
And Paris, another triple.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Pass to Kaya.
Fires the three.
Another three for Istanbul.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three. They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Back to Toprak.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's MP for three.
Istanbul basketball with the rebound. Now Istanbul moving it up. And the jam by Toprak.
Hammering it in. Toprak held nothing back.
Back to MP. Good, and Leduc gets the assist.
They've hardly needed anyone else to get out to this lead. He's provided almost all their offense.
Here's Aksoy. Pass to Toprak.
Hits it from three-point range.
Stepping up in the biggest game. Toprak has been huge scoring it, and Istanbul has needed his offense in this championship.
Bucket is good.
He came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half from him so far.
Outside Toprak. And Istanbul, another three.
It took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Once MP gets rolling, the defense looks helpless. So he takes it all the way up and throws it down.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Here's Toprak. The rebound by Vasseur.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
MP, it's good.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
Here's Aksoy. Pass to Toprak. Idemish.
Up and in on the layup.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Here's MP.
It's rebounded by Aksoy.
Well, he rushed that one. The D was out of position, but he couldn't make him pay.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
As some players, you can give that shot. He's not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
It's Toprak on the wing.
All sorts of time.
And again, it's Istanbul.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Toprak will fire at will.
MP outside.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Korkmaz.
Pass to Idemish.
And he's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Here's MP. And that one drops for him.
Good aggressive play by MP. Taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Here's Idemish.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Outside Toprak. Ganesh. Pass to Duval. Ganesh sets a screen.
Lets it go from deep.
And Toprak, good for three. Blanchet. Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EVA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Unreal, guys. I mean, this has to be one of the biggest fast.
Let's go! Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes you now. Hey, maybe. Look it, when me and Boggy started off, we had our problems. But that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. But technically, there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy.
Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since Nas put out Illmatic.
Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put... Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP.
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with...
MP.
We. I love friends, but my goal is the NBA. If I... Welcome. There they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Film me? I don't see any cameras.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
What?
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft.
Wow! Yes! Yes! Okay, since the beginning of the season... What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and it's... Okay, how was that?
Great, you nailed it.
Bad. What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, have a seat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So look, the feelings are mutual. We're all happy to have you here, and we can't wait to see what you do on the next level.
Hey, that's what I want to hear. I'm ready to get to work.
Good. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
Well, assuming you play a clean game, and it's pretty simple, but just be better than the guy ahead of you. And if you really deserve a start, it'll become apparent quickly.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerve.
Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. From the Arc, another 3 for Atlanta. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Here's Murray Boyle. Misses the layup. Atlanta with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And that one's good. MP.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Murray Boyle. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Mamukelashvili.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A 3 from MP. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's MP. And it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Dick. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The 3 from MP. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Barnes. Rebound, Atlanta. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. An example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Hawks second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Johnson against Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And here's Atlanta. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. MP from deep three-point land. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Shed. Ingram outside. Now here's Barnes. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Barnes. Ingram outside. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's the Hawks ball. With momentum, 14 straight points. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young
and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
The Hawks leading by 19. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And it's quickly missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
MP, and again it's Atlanta.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's quickly. 6 points for him. Here's Ingram. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
MP has been leading the charge for Atlanta. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
You know, right now for the Hawks, starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood and get you ready to hit the road after that.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Hawks. And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Toronto, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Grady Dick subbed in for Barrett. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But, Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this come.
Good, another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance
Boy, how lucky are we?
Really left alone that time. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Barnes. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Hawks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And good! There's another.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Atlanta shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Okongwu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with MP. And it's Krejci in at the point guard. Here's Shed.
Who's watching him?
DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Latre. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's MP for three. And the Hawks with another three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Grady Dick says, I've got some vertical, folks. Look out.
Connects from three-point range. 69 points for MP.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Fires from deep. Walter can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Drains the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Basket counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Another bucket. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's.
And another one falls.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt.
And yep, another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this month.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd...
Good, that's another bucket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go. And again, that's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Dick. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they...
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of...
Yeah, the thing about video games is...
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Right here. Miss Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my...
Time to talk endorsements.
You're in the NBA now, so...
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great.